Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Let's Stay Gamers, and welcome. So today we're playing a little bit of Stormworks, a game that I've wanted to feature on the channel for quite some time, and when I saw this on the workshop, I just couldn't resist. Now, this is a rocket launching barge. Well, technically it's a spacecraft launching barge, and we're gonna bring it out into the harbor, attempt to erect this thing. That is quite difficult, I have to say. Indeed, I've failed once at it already and succeeded once, but we'll just have to see. So let's go back to the driving control room and fire this thing up. So we've got various spotlights so we can launch this in different conditions. If you like your buttons, this game is going to definitely be for you. So we've got the lights, we've got the cabin lights, beautiful. Let's turn that very smooth key and hit them engines. Powered the engines up, and then we can take it out into the dock area or the harbor area and actually get this thing working. You see that crane above there as well? We can fully use that to load supplies onto other barges. You can build pretty much anything you want, just like in Space Engineers. There isn't no outer space world though, there's just the water and the various different islands. But having water in this sort of form, you can really do some quite cool things with it. So that should be good enough. We'll drift the rest of the way, we'll cut the engine out, and we'll leave the safety of our driving cabin to head down to the mission control launch center place, Majiggle. So it's going to be quite hard. We've got to drop some magnets down, attach them to the launch craft, and then pull it up into launch position. That surprisingly is very, very stable. Some of the blocks in this game are quite fascinating. So interior lights, warning lights, launch lights, spotlights. Right, we should be all lit up, so we should be able to just do a quick test as well to see what this looks like at night time. So there we go, that's what the launch station looks like at night. Let's attempt to erect the thing now. So we'll go back to daytime so it makes it a little bit easier. Aaron doesn't really need any more challenges when it comes to this game. He already struggles bloody enough. So we need to kind of light these up with green. So let's lower the cable down. So the cable comes from the top area there, you can see at the top, and these cables have something like magnets attached to them, and the magnets you can use to pull, move, winch various different things. I just like the combination of different blocks. So we moved it down to there. That should be the correct attaching position. So we need to attach the magnets. So no, that doesn't seem to work. So maybe we need to lower this a little bit further. What's the next button? 16 meters. Okay, so let's try to get it to 16 meters perhaps. Get it all the way down past that point, and that should be enough, but we need to go all the way to 16 to unlock the next control module, and there we go. We can attach that to the rocket. They should be powered up, and then we can hit this. Okay, all lights are green, great. We can hit that. That should power that up into position, and the cable should raise the rocket here as well. Let's have a look what we're doing. Okay, very nice indeed. Everything is coming together. Let's see them cables move. Very nice. Very nicely done indeed. You can see the magnets pulling and locking that tightly in position. So we'll just release up a little bit on the magnets, let that hit them wheels into position. Very nicely done indeed. We need to release the rockets and detach the magnets. So there we go, magnets have been detached. Hopefully that'll work. You see the magnets have dropped loose there. Could be a little bit of a hazard if we're not too careful. Cable to raise rocket, we've done that. Stabilizers, so the stabilizers should be coming at the bottom. Perfect. And we've also got the move stabilizer up. So yeah, there we go, it's locked it in position on that method. Now when I tried this one last time, I thought it kind of moved it a little bit off center, so I'm just going to leave that one down. And then we've got the bridge. So the bridge bit is on the side that allows me to walk up and across. Now what I really like about these building games is so you can build every single element, and Stormworks really allows you to quite do that. So we've got ourselves a little bit of an elevator here. Just look how smooth this elevator is. We can click the button, hold it down. We can look around as we go up the actual launch tower. We just need some dramatic sort of space music as we go in here. The one mission, one man, one challenge. The first man to ever leave. Not really. Whoever built this is probably the first one to leave. So we'll pop that door open, and we need to go inside. We'll seal the door up behind us so we do not burn up in the atmosphere, and we'll climb this ladder. Now, as I'm climbing this ladder, I'm going to show you what happens when you don't erect this thing correctly. And as you can see, the whole thing decided to tilt over and go into the water. That wasn't very pleasant. I nearly turned this spaceship into a submarine. So now we're entering into the second little cabin quarters. These are logic blocks that you, a bit like the Minecraft blocks, you can put them in certain orders and combine them in certain ways to do things. So let's access that second ladder. Open the hatch door. Wow. Wow, some games, they still get me, you know, turning to little kiddie mode and just going, this looked absolutely epic. Let's sit into that pilot seat. I'm guessing it's going to go left to right. So we've got the cabin lights on, we have the tail lights on, we have the front cabin lights on. Great. We have bridge up, so let's hit that. So that's that little side bridge moving into position. We've also got instrument panel lights, and that's the launch station. So let's have a look at that. So yeah, that's the two side panels coming across. Did we move that all the way? There we go. Now it's green. So all these lights have lit up green. That's the logic blocks telling us to do that. And we can turn this ignition key, and we should be able to launch this thing. Let's start the engine. Let's go to third person, and I'm going to hit the W3 in 3, 2, 1, launch. There we go. Now, if I go too high up with this thing, it will just disappear. So what I'm going to do is cut the engine here and just see if... I don't know, actually. I might have broke it. I might be already popping out. Oh, here we go. We're coming back down very violently into the ocean. Too bad we don't get any parachutes or anything we can deploy. Let's actually cut the engine off. Oh, God, look at that view. Oh, no, we're coming down for the platform. Direct hit. Oh, God, we've landed on, like, the tip of the platform, and now we're going in. Rolling over the cockpit, first perspective views all messed up, but there we go. I wonder if this thing will fire up in the water though, and then we'll have like a submarine. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we've got ourselves also a submarine, and we can reload ourselves back onto the platform. You know what would be a really cool second device to go with this is, so you know, like a rocket recovery system, something that could pick the rocket up, you know, with magnets out the water after you've launched it, and then load it back onto the barge. That's just another cool idea for another time. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see some more Stormworks, I think I'm going to be building a few little things myself as well. I also have a link to this creation in the description below, and I will see